welcome back. Let's see what we've got today. All right, okay. You're connected into someone from the past who went to a third party. I do feel it is third party romance today. Very specific message. They picked the wrong person, okay? They've picked the wrong person. They thought the grass was greener on the other side. And now they're living with their regrets. They're feeling trapped, okay? Whoever this other person they've gone to, they might have the connection, they might have the title, but they don't have your person's heart, all right? They're going to, I feel, eventually leave where they are at some point, okay? They're keeping tabs on you in some shape or form, all right? But I can almost hear them saying, I didn't sign up for this. Well, grass is greener, you know. They've realised that you were gold. And they've got fool's gold now, I just heard. Right. Okay, let us see what they would like to say, all right? But yeah, it is third-party romance. It is third-party romance. Like I say, whoever they're with, they've got the title, but not the connection, not the love at all. So I'll give these a shuffle. Just while I'm shuffling, welcome back. I hope you're all well. I really do hope you're well, wherever you are. Please take this reading only if it fits, okay, because it is very specific. It is third-party romance today. And also, if you'd like a reading, just click on the title of this video and it'll take you through to the description box. Links to the website are there and all the readings are on there. And also check out the free relationship report if you want to. And if you're new here and you want to see any more, just hit that notification bell. And once again, thank you for all your support, all your comments, your likes. It's so kind of you. It really is kind of you. Right. Okay. The person that they're connected into, the third party, karmic, is doing what they can now to try and keep this relationship alive. But they're the only one fanning the flames. Okay? Your ex, like I say, grass is greener, got themselves trapped. I just keep hearing, I didn't sign up for this. You know, it happens a lot. You can meet people and we all mask, all of us, okay? But some will mask to such an extent that when you get into the connection and the mask starts to slip and the initial excitement and the passion and the novelty of it, you know, and if it was an affair, even the deception side, I'm going to say it, you know, that is all worn off for your person. The other person, however, is still trying to do what it takes to keep this relationship alive because they know your person's disconnected, okay? You know, when they met this third party in the past, they projected everything that your ex wanted to see. Okay? They played a character, the karmic did. They projected everything. Now, in any relationship, you know, especially if you've been together a while, it gets a little tough and, you know, you settle into a pattern, don't you? This third party, this karmic, knew that and did all the things that possibly weren't happening within your relationship due to pressures of life, you know, and this is why it's grass is greener, because it isn't. It isn't greener, okay? So the third party karmic came across as perfect. Absolutely, you know, made out they were perfect. But it's all coming to light now. It's all coming to light now. Love song. Oh. Yeah. Your person's realised now that, you know, this card's a beautiful card. It's just like you were in harmony. You know, and you've got a really nice love song, a nice melody, but not, you know, if you're musical and the notes, you get the notes. And you can write a really nice harmony where all the notes just seem to... Someone could be musical. Or someone could have a shared love of music. Or someone could be able to play music. You know, the piano or the flute or whatever. Guitar. But you harmonised. Whereas I think I'm just hearing that in this relationship they're in now, they're kind of going from a B flat to a sharp to a this to a that, and nothing's harmonising. It's not harmonising at all. Leap forward. That's what they're going to do in the future. Okay? So going back to the karmic in this situation, in the past the karmic did everything to get this person, get your person. Alright? They would have, I don't know. Oh, it's just a way of saying it, you know. They would have turned themselves into anything just to get what they wanted. Alright? In the future, your person's going to take a leap forward. They're going to seize the opportunity. Okay? There's going to be movement. There's going to be progress here. Anything else in your ex's environment, please? Oh dear. Okay, they're feeling very trapped in four walls. Very, very trapped. I think I'm going to say this, it's what I'm hearing. The karmic came across as free and easy and good fun, but actually is an absolute bloody control freak. And that's what I don't think your person thought they were signing up for. Okay, especially, I don't know if they're living together, but it's definitely, it's not what was written on the piece of paper. They've got them. You know, probably tracking them, what time you're coming home, what you're doing, where are you. Very, very, very controlling. Every step is being monitored of your exes. Your exes, every step, every movement is being monitored. And they're just grieving you. They're just grieving you, you know. They're just not a happy bunny. Not a happy bunny. I don't think they'll do it again. I don't think they'll do it again. I really don't. I just keep hearing that they won't do it again. They won't do it again. Any challenges to them coming back? Any challenges? Three of Swords I just saw. Third party. Yeah. Challenges. There could be financial decisions because they've taken on another commitment. Okay, juggling the finances, trying to split themselves into too many pieces. Okay. I would say at a guess that they are committed in some shape or form financially to this karmic situation, whether it's a rental agreement, a mortgage, a car loan. There's some financial obligation. Okay, so the challenge would be at the moment is that they have got so many balls in the air that they have a commitment to. Okay, any more challenges, please? Yeah, the relationship they've gone into, the commitment that they've gone into, okay? That will be a challenge. That will be a challenge. Yeah. I think just expressing themselves is going to be a challenge, because they've got to come in proper this time, and that's what you must remember here. That you hold the power. You hold the power, okay? They have to come in right this time. Now another challenge here, either there's a new person in your energy at the moment, or there's one coming in, just to throw even more cement into the mixer. There's choices. There's so many choices here. They've got to really nail down a choice with this karmic person that they've got themselves trapped with. That, you know, there's a storm brewing. There's a storm brewing there. The love isn't there. The love's not there. But then you've also got a choice, because there's somebody else, not your ex, with this knight here, that's also going to come in and offer you some love and want to whisk you away for a new beginning. They're going to be fun, okay? It's going to be light-hearted. It's not going to be heavy, and it might just be what you need. Instead of you wanting to go through all this again. I'm just hearing that, instead of you wanting to go through all this again. So there are challenges. There are challenges. But at the end of the day, it's your choice. It's always your choice. We sometimes do think that it's not, but 3D is just, well, it's just an illusion, really. You have that choice between this past person and this karmic situation and this new person, or just being on your own. You might just think, you know what, I don't want to be with anybody. After all of this, I don't really want to be with anybody. But bottom of the deck, whatever you choose, you're going to come out the winner. Okay? You're going to come out the winner here. But there's more than one person that's going to want your attention. And your past person, Page of Swords, is keeping an eye on you. In some shape or form. You know, it usually is when somebody else gets involved that's the catalyst when the ex comes back, okay? You know, that seems to be what gets people moving. Oh, message. I've been manifesting you. There you go. I wish you were here with me. I really do care, even though I don't show it. Can you give me any more overall energy, please? I'm going to have a quick peek at the new, though, but reject, firm rejection. To a confession of love. One of these people, okay, ex or new, are going to confess their love to you, and you are going to reject them. And it's going to be a very firm rejection, okay? Who's the new person? Okay, right, the new person is a very gentle soul, spiritual person. Somebody who could be into spirituality. They have a great deal of faith. They definitely believe in souls. Okay, very spiritual, very gentle, very kind. I would say pretty artistic. They could be a good writer, but they could also just be very, very creative. A peacemaker, a gentle soul. Okay. You could meet this person if you're doing any spiritual growth yourself, or I don't know, if you go to a community church, anything along the vein of that. There's a possibility that is where you will meet this person. Okay, there is going to be a common bond, that you will meet them through some form of learning or expansion of yourself. But you are going to have a lot of fun with the new person. I think you're going to meet them at an event, and I think it's a spiritual event. Or, by spiritual, that's such an all-encompassing word. You could just be at yoga. You know, it's something like... Basically, you're not going to meet them at a rugby match. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going to be more of a yoga or a healing or... yeah, that sort of thing. It's going to be there. But you're going to have fun with them. okay? And you're meant to meet this person, this new person. Yeah, something. I think it's the past person you could possibly reject, but you're the operant power, okay? You write the script. New person, soulmate connection. So you've made an agreement with this new person, this spiritual person, this gentle soul, this kind person. This person loves children and animals and probably is vegetarian. They're very, very kind. Very, very, very kind. Very sweet. Okay? You've made a soul agreement to meet this person. I've had that out in a couple of readings recently. Soul contracts later on in life. Soul contracts that are coming in later on. Okay? You could be introduced to this person by a younger female energy as well. So I will just see what the best possible outcome is with the ex at the moment. What's the best possible outcome at the moment in all this energy, with all this juggling people, juggling relationships, juggling money? I'm just hearing juggling. What, please? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, they are going to message you. I think what you're going to hear first, right? Forget reconciliation for a minute. You're going to have a message that is going to be them putting their toe in the water, having a quick peek to see if you're going to be willing to communicate with them. What is going to be in the message, 10 of Cups in reverse, is that they are not happy in their family life. They are not emotionally fulfilled, that they are not getting their desires, their needs and their wishes, and whatever they wished for has turned into a nightmare. Okay, so that's what you're going to get to start with. It will be a toe in the water message, you know, hi, how are you? Something along those lines, friendly message, but you will get to hear that they, and also the 10 of Cups can mean feeling trapped within a family environment that you are not able to leave at the present time. Oh, it can just mean complete dysfunctionality, okay? But you will know, because this is general. It can mean complete, dysfunction. 9 of Swords, a lot of anxiety. You're in their head rent free, okay, but they're up a lot at night. You just have to look at that picture. Okay, that is their energy. It's a restriction card. It's a being trapped card, trapped in your head. Emotionally, it's not fulfilling. Okay, it's cold. It's cold. It feels now that it's only the karmic person that's fighting for it. Your ex is checked out of this. And there will be some legal ramifications with the Justice card here. But it's karma. What goes around comes around. Okay? But you've got this very spiritual person. Like I say, yoga or healing or even a crystal shop. They're going to have a very strong connection with you. And really, that's why I'm going quiet. I just feel there's a very, very, very strong spiritual connection between you and this new person. All right? And I do see you rejecting one very firmly, though. It's like you're not even going to think about it for 2 seconds. You're like, absolutely, no way on God's earth am I getting involved or doing this or doing that. So I'll leave that with you. Look after yourselves. So you've got some fun times ahead. Always remember though, your thoughts will create your reality. So get very clear on who and what you want here. All right, because all the energy, everything's already created. Everything already exists. So whatever you are focusing on eventually will end up in your 3D. The 3D is just a mirror. It will reflect back what you are projecting out. Think of your mind like your projector. Okay, it will literally bump it back. So choose carefully. Anyway, I love you all. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.